This video will teach you some basics about organizing your course on Blackboard. Blackboard allows you to organize your course in various ways. It's typically best to choose your organizational method or methods carefully and stick with them throughout the course. 3 ways to organize content are folders, learning modules, and lesson plans. This video will show you the difference between the 3 methods and give you a basic understanding of how to use and add them to courses. Here are the 3 methods of organization. The top one is a folder. Here, an instructor can place content items within a well-labeled folder so that students know where to find them. The next method is the learning module. It is best for helping individuals do step-by-step content to build or scaffold their learning. It even has a table of contents feature if desired. The final example is a lesson plan. It is similar to a learning module, but it does not give a table of contents. However, it gives more guidance and direction about the objectives of the lesson. We'll look a little further into each of these organization methods. One of the more used methods is folders. Navigation for any of these methods is best when clear labeling is added. Possible labeling methods include labeling by week, topic, or activity. Here you can see folders labeled Week 1 and Week 2. This type of labeling can be kept consistently throughout the semester. By entering Week 1, we can see the various types of content included as material for the first week. Here I have a reading, a video, and an assignment. The rest of these folders are simply here to show examples of other types of labeling. For example, a topic-based folder labeling system can help with navigation if it fits into the instructor's course model. This topic on behaviorism would be easy for students to find. Sometimes, however, courses are not taught in easily chunked topics. Activities are another way of organizing information. Folders labeled by activity, such as the ones here with readings and assignments, can be quite helpful for students who are looking for these specific activities. Overall, instructors can decide which folder labels best fit the instructional method they would need for their specific courses. As mentioned before, other organizational methods exist. The next organizational method I'll describe is learning modules. Learning modules are for step-by-step organizing. Here are examples of learning modules. The labeling mechanism still applies. Here, if I go to Module 1, a table of contents appears along with the first item on the table of contents. Once a student has completed the first item, he or she can move to the next item by either clicking in the table of contents or moving to the next page. There is even a setting to force students to view the content in sequential order if an instructor wants. Finally, lesson plans are another great way of organizing. Lesson plans are great for clarifying objectives and giving a description of the lesson. Students will see the clear logic behind the lesson and can then follow the lesson content as it is contained on the same page. This is a good method for mixing various activities together with a clearly outlined goal. Each of these methods is found under the Build Content section of any content space. To add a folder to a course, hover over the Build Content button and choose Content Folder. Here you can label your folder, offer a description of the folder, choose the viewing options for the folder, and press Submit. Students can then enter the folder by clicking on the folder label. You will need to add the content. Build Content will be your friend here as you add items, web links, mashups, and more. Creating a learning module is similar. Hover over Build Content, click on Learning Module, add a label, a text description, and look at the viewing options. Notice that you can force sequential learning and a table of contents as well, or you can turn it off if you would like. Press Submit to complete the learning module. Students will access it by clicking on the label. Of course, you will need to add the content. And finally, the lesson plan option is also found by hovering over the Build Content button. From here, click on Lesson Plan. The lesson plan needs a label and description, and it also asks for several other descriptive items such as the instructional level, the instructor for co-taught courses, the objectives, and the subject area along with the standard viewing options. Instructors can opt out of sharing the aspects of the information they don't want to share. The lesson plan will ask you to save and continue to the space where you can add the content. The student view will be one simple page with all of the descriptors and content. This gives an overview of various organizational styles available within Blackboard. Remember, it's best to choose what is necessary for your specific course navigation and content. Good luck!